Hello class, this is Mrs. Matos. How are you doing today? Today we're going to get started on our math lesson number 144. Okay, are you guys ready for math? Yes, can you give me a thumb up if you're ready? Okay, the first thing that we're going to do, class, is we're going to practice counting by threes. Okay, counting by threes. And you will notice, class, that as we're counting, there is a pattern that you have to follow. So you have to make sure that you're skipping every two numbers, then you go to your next number. Let me show you what I mean, okay? You guys ready? Stand up, push your chair in. Okay, so you guys are my echoes. All right, so 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, and 36. Tap yourselves on the back and say, I'm awesome. Good job. All right, let's go ahead and practice counting reverse order, all right? Are you guys ready? 36, 33, 30, 27, 24, 21, 18, 15, 12, 9, 6, and 3. Great job, guys. So this is counting by threes. Okay, so let me go get closer so you guys can see. When you guys are counting by threes, like I said, you're skipping two numbers in between. Okay, look. 3, 1, 2, 6, 1, 2, right? So every number, we're skipping two numbers, okay? Great job with that. Okay. The other thing we have to do is we're going to practice our addition and subtraction of families 10 through 12. We have not practiced, or we have not gone over the family of 12 yet. But today we're going to get started on that. So make sure you stand up again. Push your chair in if you need to. And you guys are going to echo me. All right. So the first thing is we're going to practice our family of tens. All right. Ready? 0 plus 10 is 10. 1 plus 9 is 10, 2 plus 8 is 10, 3 plus 7 is 10, 4 plus 6 is 10, 5 plus 5 is 10, 10 plus 0 is 10, 9 plus 1 is 10, 8 plus 2 is 10, 7 plus 3 is 10, 6 plus 4 is 10, 5 plus 5 is 10. Go ahead and take a deep breath. Let it out. I know it's tiring, right? Okay, ready to go over subtraction? All right, 10 minus 0 is 10. 10 minus 1 is 9. 10 minus 2 is 8. 10 minus 3 is 7. 10 minus 4 is 6. 10 minus 5 is 5. All right, let's go to on the other side. 10 minus 10 is 0. 10 minus 9 is 1. 10 minus 8 is 2. 10 minus 7 is 3. 10 minus 6 is 4. Great job. Let's go to the next chart. All right, the family of 11. All right, ready? 0 plus 11 is 11. 1 plus 10 is 11. 2 plus 9 is 11. 3 plus 8 is 11. 4 plus 7 is 11. 5 plus 6 is 11. 11 plus 0 is 11. 10 plus 1 is 11. 9 plus 2 is 11. 8 plus 3 is 11. 7 plus 4 is 11. 6 plus 5 is 11. Okay, let's go to the next chart. Okay, ready? Now we're doing subtraction. You guys still with me? Make sure you're following along. 11 minus 0 is 11. 11 minus 1 is 10. 11 minus 2 is 9. 11 minus 3 is 8. 11 minus 4 is 7. 11 minus 5 is 6. 11 minus 11 is 0. 11 minus 10 is 1. 11 minus 9 is 2. 11 minus 8 is 3. 11 minus 7 is 4. 11 minus 6 is 5. All right, great job. This is our new family that we have not covered yet. Okay, so if you guys need to stop this video and replay it as we go along, you may do that so that you guys can get familiar with the family of 12. We're only going to go over addition for today, okay? Ready? 0 plus 12 is 12. 1 plus 11 is 12. 2 plus 10 is 12. 3 plus 9 is 12. 4 plus 8 is 12. 5 plus 7 is 12. 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 plus 0 is 12. 11 plus 1 is 12. 10 plus 2 is 12. 9 plus 3 is 12. 8 plus 4 is 12. 7 plus 5 is 12. Right? Type yourselves in the back and say, I'm awesome, because you are. Okay, the other thing that we have to do, class, is we have to go through, it's just a quick review of greater than, less than signs. So make sure you have a paper or a board so that you can write these down. Okay? So if we're talking about greater than, class, make sure that your sign is facing this way, okay? That way, which is, if you're facing, it's going to be your left side, all right? So your little Pac-Man needs to face that way. So this is greater than. Can you guys echo me? Greater than. All right, good. And then this would be the opposite direction, which is that way, which is your right side. That would be less than. Can you guys echo me? Less than. Good. And then there's one more, which is the equal than, or equal to, right? Equal sign, right? Equals. All right, good job. Okay, the other thing we have to go over, class, is we need to talk about ordinal numbers. All right, ordinal numbers. When we're talking about ordinal numbers, we're talking about when you guys hear your teacher say first, second, third, and so on. Okay, guys, ready? Make sure you're still standing and participating. Okay, class? Ready? On 3, 2, 1. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, and 20th. Okay? Great job. Okay? So that is as far as we're going, as far as like when we're talking about ordinal numbers, just 1 through 20. Give yourself a thumb up. Good job, guys. Make sure to thank you for following along. Okay? We're going to do a quick review of measurements. All right, measurements. Okay? When you guys are looking at your ruler, class, make sure to grab a ruler if you have one at home. Cool. Now, if you don't have one, don't worry, but I would suggest for you to try to get one, okay? So that you can practice your measurements on your own. All right, so I have my yardstick, okay? So I don't have my ruler with me, but I do have a yardstick. All right, so just a quick review, class. When you guys are looking at your ruler, your ruler should only have 12 inches. So this is where your ruler ends, right, class? All right, when we're talking about inches, remember that you're looking at the side that has the larger, I'm going to get closer, the larger spaces in between the numbers, okay? You see how there's the 1 and then the 2, and there's like a larger space in between? That would be your inches side, okay? And if you flip your ruler on the other side, class, you guys remember what the other side is called? We've talked about it, and it starts with the C. All right, the answer is centimeters. Can you guys look at me? Centimeters? When you guys are talking about centimeters, guys, your measurements, if you look closely, your numbers are so much closer together, right? So it's different than your inches. Okay. So on your paper or on your board, I want you to draw a line that is 5 inches long, okay? 5 inches long. Do not confuse your sides. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and draw it for you to make sure, okay, that we're doing it the right way. All right, so Let me draw my line. Just a quick reminder, class. When you're looking at your ruler, make sure you're measuring from the very tip of your ruler, right? And then it's going to stop at your number 5. All right, so your line is straight. So, you know, it's going to stop where your number 5 is, right there. Okay, so this is 5 inches. Okay, I want you to draw another line, class, that is 7 inches long. All right, 7 inches long. Again, you're using, class, the very tip of your ruler, and then you're making your line all the way till your 7. Right where your 7 is at, you stop, you make your little line, and there you go. Okay, so when you guys are talking about inches, make sure to put, okay, so this is 7 inches. The abbreviated way is in, right? And then the other one was 5 inches, right? All right, great job with that. Okay, the other thing that we have to do, class, is we have to go over story problems. So make sure you're following along. Okay, and then you also need to grab your classwork, get your seatwork packet so that we can go over quickly our the classwork portion of your seat work, okay? Now let's go over some story problems. All right. Okay. All right, are you guys ready for story problems? Alex took 11 baseball cards to Jeffrey's house. He only had 8 cards when he came home. How many baseball cards did he give to his friend? Okay, I'm going to bring you down so that we can write this down together. All right, so let's work that problem. You guys ready? Okay, so when we're talking about story problems, class, I always encourage you guys to underline your number word, okay? Underline your number word. Alrighty. You guys should be able to see there. Okay. Okay, so let me read the problem again. All right, Alex took 11 cards to Jeffrey's house. He only had 8 baseball cards when he came home. How many baseball cards did he give to his friend? Okay, so 11 minus 8 is what, class? Do you guys remember? So if you guys are subtracting by 11, class, I encourage you guys to, you can keep your number in your head, your 11, and then if you want to take your 8 fingers out because we're going to subtract by 8, you can count in reverse order like we were doing earlier today. So 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. So we subtracted by 8, and our answer is 3. Good job. Okay. Okay, now this other problem, class, is a story problem using coins. All right? Okay, let's get started. Tanya had 1 quarter and 2 dimes in her pocket. Okay, she spent 35 cents at the store. How much money did she have left? Okay, let's break this down. 1 quarter, class, do you guys remember what the value is of a quarter? The value of a quarter is 25 cents, all right? So Tanya had 1 quarter, class, 1 quarter plus 2 dimes, right? So if this is my quarter, and then I have 1 dime here, 10 cents is a value plus 10, right? What is, so we're gonna count by tens So we start with 25. What's next? 35 and 45, right? She had 45 cents, so that's the first thing that you had to do is figure out how much money she had. Okay, she spent 35 cents at the store. 30 minus 35 cents. The first thing that you're going to do, class, is make your split. 5 minus 5 is 0. 4 minus 3 is 1. Okay, we are talking about cents, so the answer is 10 cents. All right? Great job with that story problem. Okay. Now, a quick review about place value. When we were talking about place value, just remember that right here, to the furthest to the right is your ones place. Ones, right? What's next? Tens, right? And what? Hundreds place. All right. So let's practice figuring out what place to pay attention to. Well, let's listen to my question. All right. So I want you to write the number 25. Go ahead and write the number 25 using your place, the correct place, in the correct place, right? 25, it's a 2-digit number, class. All right, so 25 would look like this, right? Now, I need you to underline the number, actually, circle the number that is in the ones place. So go ahead and do this. Write it down. Circle the number that is in the ones place. Okay, I'll give you a few seconds to do that. So the number that is in the ones place. Are you guys ready? All right. So class, the 5 would be the number that is in the ones place. All right, great job. Let's go over another number. Okay, so if I tell you, class, to write the number 100. All right, let's go ahead and write our number 100. Okay, the number 100 has 3 digits, right? 1, 2, 3. Digits is the same thing as saying numbers, all right? So it's 100. Now, I need you to circle the number that's in the tens place. Okay, circle the number that's in the tens place. All right? Thinking caps on. Go ahead and do that on your own, and then we will check our answers, okay? So circle the number that's in the tens place. All right, so the number that should have been circled should have been this second 0, right? Okay, that's the number in the tens place. Let's practice one more number. Go ahead and write the number 222. 222. My direction now is go ahead and circle the number that is in the hundreds place. All right, circle the number that's in the hundreds place. Ready? Okay. So you should have circled the last 2, right? So can you guys echo me? Ones, tens, and hundreds place. Great job. You see how every number that I gave you was in the specific place in order? So ones, tens, and hundreds place. All right, great job. Okay, now let's go ahead and so let's compare a couple of numbers really quick. All right, I need you guys to compare numbers 17 and 13. Let's compare. So if you guys have number 17 and number 13, I want you to tell me which one of the 2 is a greater number. The greatest out of the 2. Thinking caps on. Greater than. Circle the number that is greater than. All right, in this problem. Okay, ready? All right. So greater than is going to be your 17. All right. You guys remember little Pac-Man? Remember, he wants to eat the largest number that she wants to eat, right? Okay, so it should be facing this way. All right, great job. All right. If I gave you the number 13, thinking caps on, and 11, I want you to circle, to face your, give me your less than number, okay? So less than. Remember that the direction of your sign is going to be the opposite way. This is your greater than, so then your less than will be facing this way, all right? Okay, and then the last example that I have for you, if I have number 16 and number 16, what is that? What goes in the middle? Okay, we can't use greater than or less than. We have to use equal than or equal to, right? All right, great job. Okay, let me go ahead and erase this, and let's go ahead and go over your classwork for seat work. All right, we're on lesson 144. So go ahead and grab your classwork. All right, with the little kite, it says mark the bubble under the third kite. Right, the third kite. Remember, first, second, and third. Great job. Now, number 2 says mark the bubble under the second baseball from the left. I will let you figure that out because I know you can do it. That's pretty easy. Okay, number 3, mark the bubble under the fourth straw from the drink. Okay? The story problem, I'm going to read it for you, and you can just fill it in, plug those in on your own. Tina read 3 pages of her book before school and 9 pages after school. How many pages did Tina read? Let's just do it together. All right, let's just do it together. Okay, so I always tell you to underline your number word so that you know what to put in your little boxes and stuff. Okay, so Tina read 3 pages of her book before school and, so that's going to be a plus sign, and 9 pages after school. How many pages did Tina read? Okay, so we're combining all of those. So what is 3 plus 9, class? Thinking caps on. So I always keep my larger number in my head, and if I'm adding, I'm taking 3 fingers out so that I remember to add. So we're going to add after the 9, right? So 9 in my head. My 3 fingers are up. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Our answer is 12. So go ahead and put 12 there. Okay, for number 5, the directions say place the golf balls in order from least to greatest. So you need to compare all 4 numbers, class, and put them in the correct order from the least to greatest, okay? All right? So I think you should be okay in doing that on your own. All right? So class, that is all that I have for you today. So if you guys have any questions, make sure to have your parents email me, and then I can definitely answer any questions you guys may have. All right, just a reminder, class, you guys should be doing your speed drill, completing your speed drill. If you guys are looking at the minute, like if you look at your speed drill, it will give you in the directions, really tiny. It will say the number of minutes that your parents should set up a timer for. So if you have like 9 or 10 problems, it'll tell you like 2 minutes. You shouldn't be working those problems in 10 minutes. It should be a 2-minute quick. It's a speed drill, right? So it goes really fast. So make sure that you guys are telling your parents, Mom, Dad, or whoever, set up a timer for me for 1 minute, depending on what it says, okay, guys? So make sure you're doing your speed drill still. It's almost every day that you should have one. Sometimes you don't. Just pay attention to your lesson, all right? Go ahead and continue practicing that. I would encourage you guys to keep on counting by threes. All right, keep on practicing by threes so that you can get better at it. All right, go all the way to 100. All right, practice counting by threes, and always, if at any time, practice counting your change. All right, and today, like I said, we just started on our family of 12. So I will go ahead and put the chart that we went over. I'm going to put it in our shared drive. So your parents, ask your parents what that means. That means that you should be able to log on and look at this chart because I'm going to put it in the shared drive. Your parents, like I said, they know what that means. So go ahead and practice. You just keep on repeating that over and over so you get familiar with those numbers, right? And then you know what your answers are for the family of 12, all right? So thank you for watching and have a blessed day. Bye.